both know when it's right. Babe, I can ease your mind, but I want it my.
Hi my lovelies, my beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. 𝓙𝓪𝓃𝓮𝓮𝓻𝓪. My name is 𝓙𝓪𝓃𝓮𝓮𝓻𝓪 and this is my YouTube channel about beauty, lifestyle, fashion, and travel and everything else in between, like we always say. Guys, we need a channel like gang name. I'm still working on that. But if you have any ideas, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, without further ado, today's video is about, drum roll please, skincare. My actual products, guys. I'm sharing this finally. It has been long awaited. Even I was anxious. I know you guys were. And before I actually get into it, I dedicate this video to a very good friend of mine. Her name is 𝓙𝓪𝓃𝓮𝓮𝓻𝓪. We went to school together in high school. I dedicate this video to you because you were one of the first people to ask for it. That's for one. And you know, your continuous support is one of the reasons that I keep doing what I'm doing. Do not get me wrong, I do appreciate everybody else that is always in my comments, my sisters, my family, you know, everybody that is always pushing me on to do this, the people that encourage me to start YouTube, to answer how-to questions and, you know, other stuff for people. I'm grateful. I appreciate everybody. It's just this particular video is dedicated to you, 𝓙𝓪𝓃𝓮𝓮𝓻𝓪. Thank you for the encouragement. Thank you for always tuning into my videos. I know right now as you're watching this, you're like, oh my god, because you did not expect this. Yeah, so I do appreciate you so much. And I hope that you will find a good note or two in this video. Also, guys, I have a fan, my niece. She's like yay small. You met her in I think my second video, second or third, I don't know. I miss you, honey, my Hadia dearest. I miss you so much. Thank you for watching Auntie Jazz every morning and making mommy go crazy. But you're amazing and I miss you guys so much. And Laiba, I cannot wait to see you again, inshallah. Otherwise, I am folding my cuffs because I am about to school you in product. Okay, this gorgeous tray here houses the giants, okay, the big boys. This is them, the people in vials that changed my skin for the better. And I know it is a lot of product, so no, I do not use this every day, people. That would just be ridiculous. Okay, I am a human being and I am not cray. Okay, I'm not dumb. And quick disclaimer, I am not a dermatologist. A dermatologist is a skin care doctor, or a skin doctor actually. I am not one, in case you did not know, in another lifetime. But anyway, I am not a skin doctor. So in any way, this information should not be substituted for medical advice that you're given by your skin doctors or your general practitioner, anybody else. You know what I mean? The products on this tray worked for me, guys. And I'm not trying to make you use them, but I have had, like, besides my family, I think 2 of my family members, I've also had 3 friends with 3 different skin types that have tried my regimen. And regimen, is it a regimen? Damn. Yeah, I have had my friends try my regimen and they swear by it, guys. It is like, it is lock proof. Okay, acne proof. No acne is gonna be pipping through this. Okay, no. So as you can see, I have split the tray into brands. So, and then that happened. Okay, I have split my tray into brands. So over here we have Neutrogena. Over here I have The Ordinary. To this end we got Skin Glow. These two, Shea Essence. We'll get into that. And on this side of the tray I have my Aquaphor and of course Garnier, the only Garnier product I use. So today we're gonna be covering The Ordinary because I like the sound of my voice, fortunately. So if I start talking about every product on the tray, we will, well, how much time do you have? Because I got about, you know, a year to do this. So I'm just going to talk about The Ordinary for today, and then next time maybe we'll be covering the Neutrogena, and I'll do a special edition on Shea Essence. You'll know why. The reason why I have taken so long getting this video out to you guys is because I was trying to work on something which is still in the pipeline, but every time I put a video out there I always ask myself, what is it going to add on to somebody? Even if it's just giving you an address to go buy, you know, the best the best halal chicken, I don't know, like for me, I'm like, at least I added something onto somebody. So it's always a goal of mine whenever I am posting any video. So I just didn't want to show you the product I've used, but I wanted to give you a little bit more on those products. And if what I'm working on in the pipelines, you know, pans out, I will be happy to add that value onto the next video of products. So today we're starting with The Ordinary. Best believe I did handpick each and every product in my regimen. I did not consult with anybody. I literally sat down and did my homework. I read like about every single skin problem I had, and you know, the best products for it and whatever. But as luck would have it, I'm not that rich, right? So I wasn't going to go rob the bank just to fix my skin. I needed things that were well within my means to help my skin, and alhamdulillah I found them. That's the best part about my regimen, guys. If you do decide to swing my way, you're gonna be swinging for cheap, okay? You're going to be looking like that, you know, the big girl that you should, for very little cents on the dollar. Okay, that is actually what I pride myself in my skincare. Like, I do not have to spend so much to look good, alhamdulillah. So without further ado, I know I've said that like 10 times now, okay, just let's without further ado one more time. Without further ado, let's get started. With me here we have hyaluronic acid. This thing is called the acid through no knowledge of mine. I'm not sure why, because it is far from being acidic. I do not know if you can see it drip. Just a moment. Come on. Focus. Okay, maybe here. I don't know if you see it drip, but you see how elastic it is? Yeah, it's really elastic and sticky, which is normally not the way acids look. But it is hyaluronic acid 2% plus B5. This here, okay? It might look like something so small, but it is very crucial if you're starting out your regimen and you know you have a lot of acne, a lot of whatever. In my past video, which I will link above here, I did mention that we should always moisturize and make sure our skin is hydrated. So if you're somebody that is compromising on not moisturizing your skin and stuff like that because you're like, oh, I have an oily skin so I shouldn't moisturize, you should. And this goes hand in hand with your moisturizer. So normally when I'm using this, I tend to couple it with my moisturizer from Neutrogena that you'll be seeing in the next video. Oh my god, I'll show you guys my morning routine, my evening routines, but the whole point is, it is how do they call it? It is more or less a moist. As luck would have it, my battery gave out, so we're back. So where was I was talking about hyaluronic acid. There's a lot of product to get through, so I'm not going to like go yada about so much about it, but pretty much that's what it does. So fun fact about hyaluronic acid, it does attract up to 1,000 times its weight in water, meaning that if you put hyaluronic acid on your skin with your moisturizer, at first I used to put it on top, and then I was like, okay, I might as well just mix it with a moisturizer. It will be attracting. Yeah, that is my Bluetooth. Excuse it. So it will be attracting even the moisture droplets in the air, even if it's winter and dry as hell. Or January in Uganda, that time was hot, I remember. So it will be like literally fending for your skin from like pulling water from the bananas and whatever, you know, just making sure that you do not run out of moisture on your skin, and you'll be shiny like that. Okay, so please make a big note of this. It may be a small thing, but it makes the world of a difference in your regimen. By the way, I apologize in case the lighting changed, you know, because I had to go change battery, whatever. Anywho, on to the next one, the niacinamide. I do not know if you noticed, this is an empty of niacinamide, and this is a refill. I recently actually just had my skincare refills, you know, ordered in from online. So this is niacinamide 10% plus zinc. Just like the hyaluronic acid, it's also kind of sticky, but less what am I saying? It is not less sticky. This sticky too, man. By the way, when I had just started using the Ordinary, I remember I used to find it so tacky on my skin, like the products I had. But now I don't even feel a thing. I don't know whether I got used to them or they were just not as sticky, or was it that particular vial? I don't know, but it doesn't feel as sticky anymore. What does it do? Niacinamide is a form of vitamin B3. It is quite essential to skin health. It might sound as, you know, as non-essential, but it is quite essential, and that's why it is used to fight things like acne and eczema. It helps, you know, hyperpigmentation. It helps with redness, or, you know, like let's say you got dark spots, or, you know, sometimes when you have this big bulging acne, niacinamide is here to fight that battle for you. Okay, and it also actually controls how much sebum is produced in the sebaceous gland, or sebaceous. How the heck do they even pronounce that word? But this word, what, that one. Okay, it helps regulate how much sebum is being produced, you know, through that through your pores and stuff like that. So the fact that it regulates how much sebum is being produced, before you know it, it prevents the future acne that you would have got, right? When I started using it, I noticed that my, you know, the acne I had, or the rash that was on top of my skin, started to die down and die down, and now I did not get more. Pretty much that's how I knew it was actually fighting the acne before it even pops up, which makes literal sense. It helps with dark spots, lightening them up, and also if you got an even skin tone, niacinamide does it all. When you look at all of it in the regimen, all the other stuff read acid. You might think they're the big girls, but this is the big boy of the show as well. Okay, so do not underlook it, do not undermine it. I am going to be putting a link below to where you can go and read up on niacinamide and see if it aligns with the skincare problems you're having, and I don't know, maybe it might help. We got this lady, lactic acid. Lactic acid is an alpha hydroxy acid. Alpha hydroxy acids, or we can call them AHAs, as I'll be referring to them henceforth in this video. AHAs are water soluble organic compounds that you know, when they're put in skincare, they offer like unparalleled, you know, like amazing results. So lactic acid is an AHA. Let's just say some reason. So I have this in 10%. One key thing I'll tell you about lactic acid is start low. Actually, anything that says acid except hyaluronic that I'm going to tell you, start with a low concentration, and even when you go into the Ordinary online, they'll tell you the exact same thing. Start with a lower percentage and let your skin build tolerance. It's called building tolerance for a reason, guys. If you be like, oh no, I have too much acne, I'm just gonna go straight in for the 10%, you might cause more problems than solutions. Okay, so trust me when I say you want to start on a lower number like 5% and then build to the 10%. You don't just want to go all in, honey. You don't. Okay, Actually, when you use it in a higher concentration, like 10% whatever, you start to notice that the skin is getting thicker and more taut, you know. So the fine lines, the wrinkles, all that stuff goes away, and you get overall like this smooth skin appearance. So it works hand in hand with niacinamide. Again, I'm not going to go much into, you know, detail of the products because I could write a book about this stuff. Before we get into the video,
ready to connect.
Goodness gracious. I know the lighting, you know, the lighting right now that I have on is kind of like altering the color of my scarf, but my hijab is from a very, very special brand to me because it's very close to home right here. This brand is called Zahys Haya, and I will be linking them in the description box below. A link to their Instagram so you can check them out. It is a store located in Kampala, Uganda. My hijab is from there. I don't know if you can see it properly. I'll be doing a haul on a couple of outfits. Apparently, this lady is set out to change my entire wardrobe. So right now, my shirt is from Zahys Haya as well. I could stand up to show it to you guys, but yeah, it is quite dope. It comes all the way down. You know, it's like a nice dress shirt, and I love it. It is so me. So yeah, and my hijab, and so are the magnets that are holding my hijab together. They're silver and shiny, and there's a lot of silver shimmer on the hijab. It's one of those you know, the square hijabs that you fold a triangle into and stuff like that. It looks pretty dope. Yeah, and I have so many hijabs, like different hijab styles from them, so I'll be sharing all that stuff with you guys. I cannot wait to get in there. Just head on out there and get your shopping started because they're the real deal, okay? And you will definitely not be disappointed. Next is my glycolic acid. Glycolic is an AHA as well, just like the lactic, and Ordinary offers this only in 7% to my knowledge. Yeah, right? So 7%. This is a refill, so this was the empty, as you can see. And when you look at this, it comes with, this is the cover it comes with when the bottle is new, but then you have to switch it out for this one. So I have the new cover that will be going on top of this. So this helps just dispense it. You roll it forward to open and then roll it back down to close. Glycolic acid is like a toning solution, so it's that step in your regimen that helps tone your skin. You apply this in the step before you start with, like, you know, the heavier creams or heavier product and stuff like that. So I like to use it, you know, like as a skin treatment, like immediately after cleansing or whatever. I'll put it in a cotton pad and, you know, wipe my face with it. There will be a tingling sensation as you use this, similar to the lactic acid actually, but it will go, oh sorry, this is the lactic acid empty actually. This is the refill, so it has like this tint of color to it. I don't know, like a peachish color, I think. Oh, another thing, sorry, my brain is all over the place, guys. Like, it's just, there's so much information to give you and it's just like all tumbling out, so it keeps coming to me in phases. I should have written this stuff down. All these products are active ingredient. By active ingredient, it means they have a specific particular concern on the skin that they are addressing, which means it is very important for them to get direct contact with your skin before any of the heavier creams or serums or oils that you'll be applying to your skin. As you will see when I share my regimen later on, like I said, I do not use all this stuff every day. No, I'll always have one active ingredient, and then I'll follow that with my moisturizer and hyaluronic acid and end it with an oil, and that's it. And prior to these products, I'll have cleansed my skin. Nothing complicated. So I do not do all this every single day. Plus, it's dangerous for your skin. You cannot, fun fact, you cannot actually mix some of these products, just so you know. You can't. And if you do, it will be very problematic. So before you do that, I'll try to guide, you know, I'll try to guide those that choose to use the exact products that I'm using as to how I use them in order not to mix them up and cause problems. But other than that, my best advice would be to read up on it online, because you'll be able to see which products not to mix with which one. And also it comes on the bottles. Well, actually the bottle just tells you mainly which time of the day to use it. So all these products have AM and PM. An AM product means they're trying to tell you try to use it mainly in the morning, and a PM product will be used mainly in the evening. Okay, so now moving on to the next product here. Moving on to the next product here, which is rosehip seed oil. Ordinary does have a couple of oils on there. They have a marula oil, something oil. You know, when I'm never concerned about things that I'm not looking for anyway. So I particularly was looking for the rosehip oil, and when I found that the Ordinary had it, I had to get it from there because it's 100% rosehip. All the Ordinary products are 100% mainly in their purest form. Well, I won't say 100%, but the difference between the Ordinary and these other brands is when you go to the store and you buy, for instance, I have this cleanser from Neutrogena, but this cleanser contains only 3.5% benzoyl peroxide and then a bunch of other stuff. The Ordinary will give you a vial of benzoyl peroxide, period. Does that make sense now? However, I don't think they have benzoyl peroxide alone, because benzoyl peroxide is not one of those things that you could use like that, like all these other acids. It's quite powerful. So back to the rosehip oil. This one I think is for all skin types. I can't even say that there's a particular skin type that should use this. And I do apply this once to the face. It does mention, the Ordinary mentions to use this mainly in the PM, and that's when I use it, like in the evenings before bed. And then for the daytime, I will show you the vitamin C serum I use from another brand. But yeah, so for my evening routine, this is what I use. And the main benefits of oils in general is to help seal in the moisture. So after you've applied everything, you start with your active ingredients, you go to the serums, the essence, and then you top it up with moisturizer. You seal in all that good stuff with an oil. Okay, honey? Rosehip oil is an ACE. In being an ACE, meaning it contains 3 key vitamins, which is A, C, and E, and all these are very essential in fighting acne. Okay, listen to me when I tell you, if you got vitamin A, C, and E somewhere in your regimen, you're covered. Okay, and rosehip contains all 3. In containing all 3, it means it's very good for skin cell turnover. So that means it helps continue the process of skin cell regeneration. The dead cells die, and then it helps you generate more new ones and stuff like that, and the process goes on and on. That means your skin is always looking young and golden with those beautiful baby cells. Same thing actually for lactic acid. It does help in skin cell regeneration as well, which is an essential part in fighting acne. The dead cells on the skin, the epidermis layer, which is the top layer of the skin, they die, and lactic acid helps you bring out all those new baby mamas to town. Okay, so that's what it's here for. Last but definitely not the least is this red ninja. This is the AHA 30% and BHA 2%. The reason I saved it for last is, well, not only because it used to be my favorite in my regimen, but it was discontinued. At least I've tried to look everywhere for it for you guys, and I cannot find it. So I think they discontinued it. I will actually give them a call about it. I don't know, we'll see. I'll contact them and let you guys know. But as per now, as I speak, I failed to find it. I haven't found it in over a year now, so which means I think they discontinued it. I literally saved that last small portion for you guys so you see what it used to be like. So there is this, there's sellers on Amazon that have it, but it's also very easy to get a dupe if you do not know what you're looking for. So if you look at the color of this bottle, let me shake it so that it comes up. You see how it's red? It's like blood red. The fake is maroonish, and this one is a little thickish when you pour it. This one is a little thick. Oh god, I really tightened that. So this is a little thick in the pour. Okay, watch me. You see that pour? It's almost elastic like the other stuff, but the dupe of this is runny and it's maroonish. It's not red. Like, basically you'll just know when you see it. Okay, so this is what the real thing looks like. This portion is so potent, okay, that it doesn't matter what your skin is made of, even if it's crocodile skin, honey, you cannot keep this thing on your skin for even more than 10 minutes. By the time you get to 10, you're like extraordinary. Okay. Like, on the irony, extraordinary. It's hard because it stings. Like, okay, it really stings. Like, you'll feel the burn when you put this on, which is why on here it does say do not leave your skin exposed to this for 10 minutes or more. I mean, for more than 10 minutes. Okay, it could have very dire effects that I cannot even begin to get into because I've never explored to find out, and I hope you don't either. However, this does almost what every other acid does and more. Like, you know, it just literally peels away the dead, you know, all that dead gunk on your face and exposes brighter skin. I remember brighter, guys, brighter. And so it doesn't lighten. None of these things here are for bleaching. Okay, if that's what you're looking for, unfortunately I cannot help in that department because none of these things do that. Instead, like, the reason I exposed my arms is you're trying to get your facial skin to match your skin here, or at the very least here. Okay, that's how you know you're not bleached. Well, my skin appears, I don't know if it appears the same right now, but I'm wearing makeup anyway. But the whole point is, so without even makeup, without foundation, my face is still slightly darker than this part of my arm, but at least they're, you know, they're related now. They're cousins. There was a time like you'd think it's two different bodies. Like, this is a different head and this is a different arm altogether. It was very funny and hideous. But so what can I tell you about this? Like, so I don't really want to talk much about this since, you know, it's not really there anymore. But yeah, man, I'm gonna miss this. And I have one use left and I haven't used it quick. I just don't want to let it go. Like, it's the reason my skin changed, you know? Like, I don't know how I'm going to live without it. I just really don't know. Anywho, yeah. Long cleavage, 30% and BHA 2%. I noticed when I used to use this, like 3 days after, my skin would be brighter. I don't mean lighter, but brighter. It would be like I'd be seated here and with the curtains closed and no light and no whatever, but my skin would be bright. Does that even make sense? That's what bright skin means. Like, you're not light skinned or lightening, but your skin just lights up the room, baby. Okay, so that is it for the ordinary today. I know I've given you a lot full of information, so you go ham with that. Okay, so I hope you picked, you know, a leaf or two from this video or learned something. I do not know. If you do have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and I will be happy to answer them as best as I can. I am going to leave a link below about, you know, the niacinamide thing, like I mentioned. But I just wanted to emphasize again, there is no single product in my regimen that is there by mistake. And I speak from experience when I say that. You know how sometimes you'll run out of product and you're lazy about getting a refill and stuff like that? This one time I ran out of niacinamide and I was like, okay, I'll just order it when, you know, maybe 2 more products get done, because I didn't want to have to pay for shipping. Boy, oh boy, did I pay the price. I noticed within those 2 weeks I did not have my niacinamide. My skin did change. Like, it was getting that rash that you see and whatever. So it is very crucial. I do not know why I forgot, considering I designed my regimen myself. I do not know how I could have, you know, missed something as important as that. By the time I put all these products together, it was because they were to serve a certain purpose to my skin, and serve they have. And I hope that these products are going to serve you as well as they have served me. Remember, I am not telling you to use them, so if you do decide to, it is on your own prerogative. But inshallah, I hope it is definitely for the betterment of your skin. Again, I emphasize these are not bleaching products, okay? These products are designed to fight acne, hyperpigmentation, eczema. You know, if you have sensitive skin, my skin is sensitive. Like I said, I'm not sure if I've met a skin more sensitive than mine, except one of my nieces. God bless her heart, she's amazing, but she took, you know, sensitive skin from me and a couple of her other aunties. So, but otherwise, even people with sensitive skin, this should be, you know, this worked for me, and I have a sensitive skin, so let me speak for myself, okay? And thank you for coming to the end of this video. I really do appreciate you sticking around. If you have not subscribed to the channel, I do not know what you're waiting for, okay? Because I just gave you a free load of information that normally somebody is gonna make you pay for, okay? I just gave it to you for free. So the simplest thing you can do is subscribe to the channel below. Just subscribe. Go down now. That red button you see, hit subscribe. Hit subscribe. I see you. I see you now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Anywho, guys, have yourselves you know, a lovely week, a lovely weekend, a lovely everything. That's it. We out. You're gonna look like a goddess. Oh my god, is that blasphemy?